The Challenger space shuttle exploded. Space exploration is complicated, like really complicated. So to get something right when the wrong answers cloud out the correct ones, that's impressive. But when done incorrectly, it can lead to devastation and heartbreak. And we're going to go over that.
So with that, let's get into the full story of the Challenger disaster. The morning was January 28th, 1986. This day began as a day filled with anticipation at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The sun rose in contrast with a clear blue sky, making it seem like the perfect day for a launch. Which is crazy because this is the same settings that God put the world on in 9/11. So terrorists and NASA like to shoot things into the sky during the same day. Anyways, so it seemed like the ideal day for yet another incredible NASA space launch. NASA had prepared for months, and the excitement was higher than Travis Scott as thousands gathered to witness the historic launch of the Space Shuttle Challenger, along with the first teacher in space, Christa McAuliffe. Thousands of students, teachers, and families watched from afar, all eager to catch a glimpse of a new chapter in space exploration. Christa, a high school social studies teacher from New Hampshire, embodied the spirit of discovery, bringing enthusiasm for science and education for the masses. Her mission was not just to break barriers, but to inspire generations. But behind the scenes, the mission faced grave concerns. Engineers at Morton Thiokol, I hope I didn't butcher that, the company responsible for the rocket boosters, had voiced concerns about the O-rings, a crucial component in keeping the rocket's fuel secure. As temperatures dove to unusually low levels, the O-ring's ability to perform effectively came into question. In the hours leading up to the launch, caution ran through the corridors of NASA. Still, the weight of expectation, the pressures of schedule, and the show of progress overshadowed those warnings. And as the countdown counted down, engineers were torn. They knew the risks, but felt the overwhelming urge to push forward. After countless discussions and a brief delay, the decision came. Challenger would launch. The rallying cry of "Go for throttle up," the code word for launch, rang through mission control, and the world watched in anticipation. At 11:39 a.m., all seemed perfect as the shuttle lifted off. Its engines roaring, its smoke blowing in its path. Shouts of joy erupted and the crowd cheered, eyes fixed to the sky as Challenger ascended higher and higher, breaking through the atmosphere. It was a breathtaking sight, a moment that would be etched in memory forever. But just 73 seconds after liftoff, tragedy had struck. The O-rings, as expected, had failed, and as they lost their integrity amid the cold conditions, flames erupted, consuming the shuttle in an explosive fireball in that instant. Joy turned to horror, disbelief rippling through the crowd and those watching the broadcast at home on television across the nation. What was meant to be an era of educational exploration instead became a scene of unimaginable devastation. The aftermath was profound. The nation mourned as families held their breath, hoping against hope. In the following days, investigators from NASA and the Roger Commission dug deep into the wreckage and decisions made leading up to the launch, seeking to understand how caution had been overridden. They uncovered a painful truth. The very complexities of space exploration, filled with potential and promise, could also lead to heartbreak. The tragedy of Challenger brought forth a renewed commitment to safety and transparency on space missions, but it couldn't erase the pain left in the tragic and unexpected path. Christa's legacy endured, inspiring educational initiatives, ensuring that future generations would learn from the past mistakes. In the years that followed, the lessons learned from Challenger became foundational in the ongoing quest to explore the stars. Although the scars of that fateful day would never completely heal, the spirit of exploration continued, reminding humanity that space is a realm of awe and ambition, and it is also covered with risks and responsibility. The memory of those lost was forever woven into the fabric of exploration, a solemn reminder the cost of discovery. A little side note, the people who ultimately decided to launch Challenger did not get fired, nor promoted, nor demoted, nothing about that. But the person who warned the people who were going to launch about the O-rings, he got demoted. So, what did we learn? That never go against a monopoly. Wait, I'm an idiot. NASA was a monopoly at the time. In conclusion, space is crazy, bro.